मैं देखता हूँ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर बोलते रहते हैं, मगर शायद उनको थोड़ी अपनी समझ गहरी करनी चाहिए.
I mean, if he has superior knowledge, wisdom, I'm always, as I said, for me, life is a learning process.
Superior knowledge, wisdom on China.
If he has, I'm always willing to listen. Suggesting I'm necessarily the most knowledgeable person, but I would have a fairly good self-opinion of my understanding of what is out there. I have been the longest serving ambassador in China. I have been dealing with a lot of these border issues for a very, very long time. I would say, let me put it to you this way, I'm not suggesting I'm necessarily the most knowledgeable person, but I would have a fairly good self-opinion of my understanding of what is out there. Who sent the Indian army to the LAC? Rahul Gandhi didn't send it. Narendra Modi sent it.
मैंने 3-4 बार बोला है कि सावधान रहना चाहिए, जो हो रहा है उसको समझना चाहिए. उनकी बयानबाजी आती रहती है, मैं देखता हूँ एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर बोलते रहते हैं. कहना नहीं चाहिए, मगर शायद उनको थोड़ी अपनी समझ गहरी करनी चाहिए.
Rahul Gandhi didn't get convinced by you. He said that I think you were. I don't know the exact words, but I think he said that you did not know much about foreign policy matters. You needed to learn a little more.
Well, let me put it to you more accurately. This wasn't at a parliamentary committee. In parliamentary committees, we have interacted, but usually what happens in parliamentary committee, I try to keep to myself, so I do not get into it with you either. This, I think, was something he said at some kind of public meeting somewhere.
That you don't know much about.
I think he, look, I cannot vouch for the exact words either, but I think it was probably in the context of China, if I remember right.
Yeah, he's not convinced about China.
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
he thinks that you are opaque about it.
I don't know whether it's opaque or whether, there was a level of knowledge, understanding. I mean, all I can say in my defense is I have been the longest serving ambassador in China. I have been dealing with a lot of these border issues for a very, very long time. I would say, let me put it to you this way, I'm not suggesting I'm necessarily the most knowledgeable person, but I would have a fairly good self-opinion of my understanding of what is out there.
Okay.
But if he has superior knowledge, wisdom, I'm always, as I said, for me, life is a learning process.
Superior knowledge, wisdom on China.
If he has, I'm always willing to listen.
Okay. And learn from Mr. Rahul Gandhi on China.
If you think that that's a possibility, I have never closed my mind to anything, however improbable it is. I would say, again, I use this word, this narrative that somewhere government is on the defensive, somewhere we are being accommodated. I mean, I ask people, if we were being accommodated, who sent the Indian army to the LAC? Rahul Gandhi didn't send it. Narendra Modi sent it. Okay? We have today the largest peacetime deployment in our history on the China border. Okay. And we are keeping troops there at a huge cost with great effort. We have increased our infrastructure spending on the border 5 times in this government. So now tell me, who's the defensive, accommodative person? In fact, the question you should ask is, who's actually telling the truth, who's depicting things accurately, who's playing footsie with history? I think those are the questions which should be asked.